We wish you, no, wait a minute. No, I'm a month too early. Okay, I take it back. Okay, but today we have Tora Klein on the line, and she's from Australia, and she's one of the most, how can I say this, successful New World practitioners in Australia. And she's hitting a home run like you wouldn't believe. And you know why? What's 99% of success? Confidence and not giving a care what other people think. When you're coming from your heart, when you're coming from your passion, when you're coming from your purpose, you don't care what anybody thinks. And understand something. Anybody that cares what the majority is thinking, okay, is cuckoo. But the reality is, let's love and care for everybody. Everybody. Because guess what? People aren't their beliefs. They're not their beliefs until, guess what? Until they've cracked the coconut from the inside out and they know what unconditional love and care is for themselves so they can do it for others. Everybody needs to become a practitioner. Everybody needs to go from patient to practitioner. And today we're going to talk about this. First, you got to get out of being a victim, which all patients are victims. They're a victim of lies. They're a victim of lies, not a victim that they're weak. The lies have weakened them. They bought into the lies. And we're going to talk today about having a happy and healthy Christmas and why personal treatment and trainings will become the thing that people want to do. They're not going to want to keep getting treated. If you keep getting treated, you're getting mistreated. And if you've been seeing the same practitioner for a year, and guess what? You're not off your rear. You didn't get rid of your cane or your walker, and you didn't get rid of the drugs, whether they're street or whether they're over the counter. Guess what? What are they even doing for you? And then does a practitioner take the time to tell you this, that you are an emotional being? And I'm an emotional being, but I don't get emotional. Today I had something happen that would rock most people's world. And we just breathed right through it, didn't we, Lori?
We certainly did.
And it was like something like, whoa, really? And I'm telling you, people are losing their stuff, okay? And we see it because we travel. And understand something, love them anyway. Just smile, don't take it personal. Christmas is coming. We got Thanksgiving this weekend. And guess what? This is where it starts. First it was Halloween. Let's sugar down. Let's get our drugs into us. And then let's call it COVID. Okay, let's call it the flu. But guess what? I don't get the flu. I don't get colds. And the reality is I'm not being a smart you-know-what. The reality is I'm a smart new you-know-what. I look after and care for myself and know that I'm not going to buy into anybody's belief systems that dishonor or disrespect me. What do you think, Tora?
I think you're spot on the money, Daryl. I think you're absolutely right. And I'm
going to need you to speak louder though, love.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you pretty good, but just as loud as you can, okay? Because you're not coming out that loud.
How's that?
It's better. You get right up to the mic, okay?
Yep, absolutely.
Do you see how I like carry my voice? And then people that are overly sensitive, right, will say, "Why is he upset with us?" Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I have a similar effect on people, Daryl.
Yeah.
I was thinking this morning, waking up. I sort of I have a beautiful practice in the morning that I teach my clients as well. So about 10-15 minutes before I get up, I prepare it the night before, 500 mils to a liter of warm water with some black diamond in it. And then I go to the bathroom, I drink that very slowly and just really let it infuse into my body. And then I connect with my lion heart breath and I scan the body. I really feel into my body. I feel into the joy. I feel into, I can almost feel a pulse in every organ, in my liver, in my right little toe, and really just the beauty of being alive and healthy and vibrant. And, it's just such a beautiful thing. And, really realized this morning and sank into with so much gratitude that I don't get up to work for a boss. I don't have a time schedule, but I actually work for my passion and my purpose. And my passion, my purpose is to serve others and to actually invite others to see themselves, to see that they are their own practitioner, that they are the director, the writer, the actor of their own lives, and that healing is really a place that happens from the inside out when we connect with our authentic self and really see the world, the game that we live in, and we decide to play the game on our terms.
So, where do you live, and what's the name of your clinic? And you also practice out of 2 places, though, don't you?
How lucky am I?
Well, I don't know. I just one. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm all over the place, aren't I? So I'm one to speak. Go ahead, love.
Yeah, so we live in the Coffs Harbour area, which is halfway between Sydney and Brisbane. And we have a beautiful practice by the beach, by Vella Beach. And most of my clients who travel from interstate, over the last week, for example, I had a client come from the Sunshine Coast, 8 hours away. I had a client come from 2 hours down south yesterday. I had a client on Sunday come from Byron Bay, which is about 3 hours away. So it's sort of very central. And then for those who love nature, who are up for a bigger adventure, and those who can swim across the river, we have a beautiful farm stay, a beautiful, healthy, healing in nature farm stay in the Dorrigo area.
Beautiful, beautiful. So anyways, and just know this, everyone. I was already mentioning it, but personal treatment and trainings are going to be the way of the future for all us New World practitioners. Because we don't want to, we will treat you. We will, I just want to be treated. I want my weekly. I want my bi-weekly. I want my monthly. I just want to get rid of and reduce the pain. But understand, New World practitioners, they promote us making you into a practitioner. That means you come to us for 7 to 10 days. And we're doing this, we're going to be doing that in Ixtapa, Mexico here. And we're going to be doing that mainly, our personal treatment and trainings are here. Except if you want, Dr. Sage Wolf will go anywhere in the world to do a personal treatment and training for you. And that means that a couple or a family, okay, or a group can come together where he'll teach. And but understand something, Tora does the same thing. She does personal treatment and trainings in Australia, okay? And the reality is that 7 to 10 days, you are going to learn everything emotionally about yourself. You're going to learn how to actually erase and replace dysfunctional beliefs. Do you know how powerful that is? Your beliefs are everything. You know what? You are like a speaker, and you are putting out messages to our source, our creator, our God. And guess what? And you are getting back exactly what you repeat. So you go ahead and complain, explain, okay, stay a victim, and wait till you see the bumpy road you're going to get. You know, so this is what we want to teach, is we want to teach you how to master your beliefs. And guess what? Tora put it really greatly. You are the writer, you are the director, and you are the leading star of this movie. And understand something. What you have, you created. Okay, so be the hero or be a zero. But you better watch the way you think, okay? Because that's the biggest part of it right there. So we want to do personal treatment and trainings, and that's going to be our focus in the future. Because guess what? Do you want Band-Aids, okay? Or do you want a strategy from the moment you rise until you close your eyes? Tora?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Daryl. And as you were speaking, I was just reflecting on some of the journeys with some of my clients who've come for this personal treatment and training. And you know, it's quite interesting. The last little group I had was actually a family, a mother who's in their 70s, and then the son, 52, so 3 adult children, and the youngest daughter was in her early 40s. And so from the minute they rise, we have you know, the beautiful Black Diamond, we have the daily cleansing tea, we have juices, we have blender drinks, have beautiful rainbow salads for lunch, and really infuse a different vibration in the space that we create, that the food that we nourish them with, and just the spaciousness. We have two to 3 hours in the morning of rituals and practices. So we do the lion heart breath, we do meditation, we do the exercises, the pelvic squat, and then very specific around what their needs are. And the reality is, it's very difficult to heal in the same environment that a dis-ease or a dysfunction is created. So to come into an environment where a beautiful space is held to hold you accountable, but to really see you, to catch dysfunctional beliefs and patterns. And with this particular family, what was so beautiful is that each family member kind of took on a role. If sort of, a negative conversation was mentioned, then, the Braveheart love band came out, we're losing our vibration. If someone didn't breathe deeply, then someone else, picked us up. So it was just this teamwork. And to see a family that lived very separate lives actually coming together was magical. And so we did the beautiful practices in the morning. We had beautiful nutrition, and then the afternoon we did personal treatment and training treatments. So we did cell-sonic treatments, we did Wolf non-surgical treatments, and it was just like peeling the layers, opening them up from the inside out. And all I'm really doing is just allowing them to see their beauty, their magnificence, and to really at the core who they are. And then when they go into the world themselves, that they really feel have a level of control and a power back, and that they actually have a choice.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you also wanted to talk about just having a healthy, happy Christmas. Shall we hop into that?
Let's hop into that. And Daryl, you talk a lot about the way we celebrate in the Western culture. We actually poison ourselves through.
Well, we don't just poison ourselves; we poison each other, and we call it celebration.
That's exactly right. And what if we see this sacred time in the world in a lot of cultures at a time where we really slow down and we get very still, and we learn to pay attention, and we do everything with intention. But in order to do that, we need to take responsibility, we need to be accountable, and to really plan, how do we want to feel, what environment do we want to create. I had a conversation with my family yesterday, what are we going to make for Christmas lunch? What are we going to do over the few days? And rather than poisoning ourselves and each other with emotions, with stress, to create a beautiful intentional space where we plan out beautiful meals, we do things really healthy, high vibrational, and we don't get caught up in the whole this toxic game of over consuming.
I know that's the way it is. There are some rules that you can use for Thanksgiving coming up, everybody, and also you can use for Christmas, and that's food combining, right? Let's not have two proteins at one meal. Let's try to not mix starches and proteins together like meat and potatoes. Oh my God, are you kidding, Daryl? Well, let me tell you something. If you're going to decide to let it all go from Thanksgiving until New Year's, you'll be part of the COVID team, okay? You'll be down saying, I've never been this sick in all my life. Well, that's because you're getting older and you're actually getting more toxic, and you're actually eating worse than you ever did. Usually people aren't eating better, they're eating worse as the years go on, because they use food to suppress, they use sugar to try to get high, because sugar actually causes what? It causes what? A serotonin rush that you pay 100-fold for, where you could have connected to your breath, you could have put a slight smile on your face, and you could have had beautiful thoughts, and then you'll always be dumping serotonin. Or you can go do the sugar thing, or you can do the caffeine thing, or you can do the alcohol thing, or you could do the toking thing, smoking thing, whatever the thing is. But guess what? You're going to pay for it. And yes, they've made CBD and THC legal in Canada. And all I know is anybody that used to do it now does it all the time, and you can hardly talk to them. Okay? They're gone. They're gone. Okay? The reality is we all need to be stimulated. Okay, why don't we stimulate ourselves with unconditional love? And until you do, you will be an addict. Until you have unconditional love for yourself and you love and care for yourself, you will be trying to suppress your emotions, because those emotions were created by those dysfunctional beliefs that you got from all your great teachers. Not many of them were great, They were beautiful people with dysfunctional beliefs. Thank you very much. And why do they call our parents adulterated? Because they are. They're adults. They're adulterated. And we need to stop the family curse. That's the reality. Do you think you could smile, stay connected to your breath through Thanksgiving, all the way through New Year's, and then actually take a look at something and say, that conversation is low vibrational, I'm opting out. Okay, that food, that drink is low vibrational, I'm opting out. And when you get really tired, just go in a quiet room and connect and do the Lionheart breath, 6 seconds in, 7 seconds out, a slight smile on your face. It won't take more than 10 minutes of closing your eyes, and you'll get back up and you'll come back into the conversation, and you won't have to have those 5 more drinks or 1 more hard rock solid shot of rye. Okay? Okay? Or you won't be eating all those shortbread cookies that you're going to just blow. And guess what? And stink up the toilet the next morning. What do you think, Tora?
I think you're spot on. And you know, I'm often asked by my clients, look, so how do I do this? It sounds great and fine in reality, but you know, my husband and my kids, they don't want to play the game. They want to keep doing what we've always done. So we need a strategy. We need to really plan. We need to have a roadmap.
But it's not, but Tora, it's not easy. If you're a family of 6 and you're the one that wants to do it, everybody's going to gang up on you because guess what? The husband and the kids, they're druggies. They're druggies. Try to take the drugs away from these druggies. And that you better hide the knives in the cupboard. I'll tell you that.
That's exactly right. But Daryl, I have clients stay with me who haven't had a meal without meat since they are very young. And, you know, 5 days of beautiful high vibration plant-based nutrition, their bodies feel so light and their bodies feel so energized. And
can I say something, Tora? We got people coming on fresh. If anybody really wants to see what's going on, we're talking about Christmas. We're talking about how we poison ourselves and our family. We're talking about how we're unconscious eaters. Why do you think they call us useless eaters, guys? Because we act like useless eaters. And don't tell me we don't. But if you want to catch any of our shows, which are life-changing, saving shows, you want to go to Braveheart Nation or Doc of Detox Telegram channel. Everything is there. Doc of Detox, Braveheart Nation, everything gets posted there all the time. Scroll through. And also, if you like that, you want to go to my library, which is the biggest self-help care library in the world. We have more master classes free than anyone else. Tora, go ahead.
Yeah, so, you know, and there's so much information. And I think the biggest thing in really strategizing this beautiful plan for Christmas for your family, this beautiful healthy plan to nourish and, you know, just create so much beauty. There's so much beauty in nature, and, you know, going to your local markets and then putting together a beautiful menu and, doing some research. There's, you know, beautiful books, there's things online. There's even, you know, we have a beautiful recipe book in our Braveheart Nation in our free library. And so it's about, you know, trying different things. But, you know, for a little while, like with anything new, with anything that we sort of create out of, you know, where there might be some resistance, it's a little bit harder at the beginning. But if you then really take that massive personal action and you trust yourself and if you leave yourself, and as soon as the vibration is leveled up in the family, you know, there will be less anger, there will be less resistance. And, you know, I see that in family where the mother cooks 3 meals for different people. And when we eat different, we vibrate at a different level. So to have this beautiful time of celebration to really up level, you know, use your brave heart, use your intuition as a mother. Women are here to nurture and to nourish our families, and it's our birthright, it's our God-given right, and it's the only way we are going to break the family cycles. And if you need a loving hand, if you need some support, you know, please go to the library or, you know, reach out to a New World practitioner. You can also reach out to myself, and I will support.
How can they reach out to you, Tora? How can they reach out to you?
So they can give me a call on 041 399 3493 or send me an email at Tora, THORA, at TK Lifestyle Solution www.torahealth.com. So please reach out and just know that you are not alone. We are an amazing, growing community.
You are not alone.
Nation. And yeah.
And everybody just...
the thunder down under.
Yeah, just know this. Tora is up near Coffs Harbour, right?
That's right.
And she has a cardio med bed. Oh, wait a minute. She has two of them. She also has a Cellsonic. These are the two most powerful energy medicine devices that you will ever utilize. How about something that puts out 25,000 volts in a love harmonic that can shut down stage 4 inflammation, which they call cancer? It'll shut it down. That doesn't mean it's gone, because unless you change your personality, you'll never change your reality. And there's no such thing as a cure. And I never will ever believed it. People said to me once, you know, can people cure cancer? And I said, yeah, they can cure cancer. Oh my God. And then there was this whole show done about me, how I can cure cancer. Nobody can cure cancer. There's a cure is here today and gone tomorrow. The only thing that you can keep something away is if you create a new day. You got to make lifestyle choices that are different, which means you have to change your personality. And if you don't want to change your personality, you can use all the willpower you want, baby. And guess what? As soon as you fall back into your old personality, here it comes, that same old dis-ease, which means you're not at ease, not in harmony, and you're not in harmony with yourself because you took their BS beliefs and you took them in, and you don't know that with those, you're not going to win. I'm telling you right now, if you can call Tora, or you can call, or check us out at docofdetox.com and click on consultations and get a consultation with one of our consultants, or call Tora again at what number, Tora?
041.
041. 041.
399.
Here, let me. 1 second. 041.
399.
399.
3493.
3493. And she's in Australia. She's in Coffs Harbour. She does personal treatment and trainings. Now, Tora, if it's okay, I'm going to rattle off just a little bit here. Guys, if you're going to eat like the little piggies, okay, all right, which I know most of you will, okay, then you better make sure that you're drinking lots of structured water with black diamond in it to suck up all of those poisons. So check that out. Next thing is, if you're going to drink liquor, okay, alcohol, you're allowed one drink, and then you've got to drink, oh, you're going to love this, a 12-ounce glass of water, because you're still going to get the buzz. Don't worry, wouldn't want to take that away. But you'll get the buzz, but you've got to wash out the poison from it and dilute the sugars down so you don't blow yourself apart. Okay? That's one rule. The next rule is food combining. Try to not eat 2 proteins at a meal. If they just do 1 protein, try to load up on the veggies, but don't load up on the starches. And if you do, you don't have to get them from us. We have what's called Digest Complete. You know how they tell you to eat 2 enzymes? Well, at these meals, you take 10 digestive enzymes. And if you are eating protein, I want you to take 2 or 3 hydrochloric acid capsules. And guess what? You're not going to be like Uncle Harry there, where he's got to undo his belt because he's ready to blow, because he's got the only pandemic that's really going on in the world called gas ass. Okay? And if he lets go, he's either going to fly across the room, or he's going to burn the skin right off the relatives, okay? Understand that, because he's rotting out. Everybody that has their belly sticking out and hanging down are rotting out. And if they got a fart, you don't want to be around, okay? That's a fart attack. And if Uncle Harry uses the bathroom and he's in there for more than 2 minutes, he wasn't peeing. So if he's in there for 10 minutes, do not go in there, because I will tell you, it will be a gas chamber. So understand that. And you need to get this, guys. Overeating is the killer. We've always done it, but when we go into the holiday season, we've never learned how to master our emotions, so we don't master our mouth. It's like, you know what? I just come over, I step on your foot, your mouth drops, and I shove food in it. What do you think, Tora?
I think you're spot on, Daryl. And then, you know, I get a lot of people asking, look, that's all fine, but how do I actually implement this realistically?
Realistically, you get a consultation. If you don't,
That's right.
It's all just Band-Aids. Honey, would you grab me the 2 books? I don't know what I'd do without Lori because I don't seem to ever get totally organized. Okay? Anyways, so the reality is, if you guys, okay, right now, if you get a consultation, they're on sale. I think it's like $120. You get lifetime support. You get lifetime support, and guess what? Guess what you get? You get this manual in the PDF. And just so you know, everybody that's ever had a consultation from us, and anybody that's going to have a consultation from us, you'll be able to buy this manual at cost, okay? And you'll be able to buy it at cost from Torah in the new year, okay? If you've ever had a consult, and if you haven't had a consult, it will come with your consult. It'll be built into the cost, okay? And you'll always get the PDF part, but if you want this book, which this is the most powerful, is it the most powerful health book you've ever read? I promise you it is.
It's the diet. It's amazing.
I promise you, okay? It's 45 years of my work, everyone. Are you still there, love?
Yes, I am.
Okay, there you go. Anyways, so get a consultation. Up until next Monday, you get, if you call Torah, she'll honor the same price we do, or you can go on consultations at docofdetox.com and pick the master consultant you want. How about this? You can call us as often as you want for the rest of your life because this is called a language. It's called Vibrant Health. You're not going to learn it in a consult. I just love when you go to a naturopathic doctor or you go to a nutritionist and they give you an hour consult and they go, okay, here's $2,000 in products and good luck. And when you call me, you won't be able to get in touch with me. So just know this, that all of the people that have been trained around the world, okay, New World practitioners, they will honor your phone call. And I'm telling you, they will. That's the deal. We're honorable people. So you can call us as often as you want. Don't ever say, I'm sorry to bother you. You're not a bother. And that's you been programmed that you're not worth anything. You need to call up and say, I've got a bunch of questions. And we're going to go, great, let's do this. Understand something. You have been disrespected all your life. And we will respect you. We will honor you. And we will protect you against yourself. And we will say, please don't say sorry. Please, we serve you. We work for you. And you can take as much time as you want. We have an 800 number. You can use that. It doesn't even cost you anything. My God, could you just love yourself enough to use us? Love yourself enough to use us. We want to be used. We want to see at the end of the day, okay, that we made a difference. How does it feel? It's great to get gifts, isn't it? But there's nothing better than giving the gift. And you know what? Everybody has a gift. And you need to find your gift. Every one of you, if you find your gift, you will rock your world. And you need to understand the biggest gift is called unconditional love. One message, one law, one love, unconditional. Just like that which created us. Torah?
That's right. And it's about, being real and actually letting help in. And then finding that God spot within yourself and then growing that and cultivating that 1% every day. And with that, then really loving, honoring, and respecting and protecting yourself, then real health will flourish. Love will flourish. Your whole world will change.
You know what? I got to tell you just something. Because, I like to just talk about things. It just popped up. So somebody watched the C60 show today, right? With Richard. And she goes, people are saying you've got graphene in your products. I hope that's not true, Dr. Wolf. Everybody, just so you know, we carry what's called MCT C60. And we also, that's MCT oil with C60 in it, which is the miracle molecule, which is the most powerful antioxidant in the world, which is 270 times stronger than vitamin C, which will actually rewrite the brain and which will actually neutralize the symptoms of V. Whether you had 1, 2, 3, or 4 shots, we know how to neutralize that by using curcumin cayenne 5000, MCT C60 or hemp oil C60, black diamond, black gold, Okay, and I'm going to tell you something. We have people coming to us. They have so many symptoms after this thing, they can't get out of bed. And we also use other things like IGF 300,000 to bring back their immunity, or Thundershrooms, depends on how bad they are. But guess what? Yes, I admit it. Take me to jail. Okay, so we have graphene in our MCT C60 and our hemp oil C60.